Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday and welcome to my page. My name is Kim from Yesterday's Tomorrows and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today. If you don't see that red like button, that means you are watching on replay. And if you are, you could just put in the comments, hashtag replay, so I know you're watching. And if you're new, let me know in the comments too that you're new so I can welcome you to Yesterday's Tomorrows. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Here in New Jersey, it's a beautiful day. Gosh, guys, it's already almost 70 degrees here in New Jersey, and it's not even lunchtime yet. So, oh my gosh, it's going to be warm today. Hello, Karen. Hello, Dawn. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on my segment with Craft Around the Clock. And if you're new to Craft Around the Clock, make sure you go up in the descriptions, tap on the link right there, and go join the page. It's a free group. You can see us creators 24/7 on there, and it's a great group to join. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Raquel, and we got Irene. All right, guys, let's begin. We got a lot of stuff to do today. Hello, Angela. Thank you for the stars. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Claudia. Good morning. And we have Donna. Today we're going to do a resin pour, guys, using, this is what I use. You can get this on Amazon. You can get this. Hello, Rose and Dana. Oh, I'm so glad you got to catch me live too today, Dana. Amazon, Michaels. Hello, Etta and Ruth. I guess you can get it at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in a while to check to see if they have it, but I'm sure they do. Thank you, Deborah. You caught me live too for once. Yay. And Terry, it's your first time. Everybody, welcome, Terry, to our page. Hi, Kelly. So this is the resin pour that I like to use. So we're going to do that. So let's show you what we're going to do the resin pour on. Let's see, we got Daphne's here today too. Hello, everybody. And guys, if you can get those hearts going so our fancy friends can join us, I would appreciate that. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Sheila from Wisconsin. All right, so this is just a cute little wooden cutting board. Look, it's a tiny little one. You use this as decoration or in your tiered trays, or you can write a little message on this to somebody, put a bow on it, give it to them with some baked goods. Hi, Mary and Claudia. Got you live. Yes. Hello, Angela. All right, so let's begin. All right, so this is what it looked like before. This is with a coat of, what did I put on here? Oh, Italian Ivory by Paint Couture. And I painted one side, so let's get the other side painted in this way. You don't need to see me paint a piece of board antique white, so that's why I got the other one started. Good morning, Pam and Daphne. Hi, Beckley. How are you? Thanks for the hearts. You guys are amazing. It really does help. It really gets some of, fancy friends. Some fancy friends do not get the notifications, and this helps them get me or get us in their feed. Hi, Mary. I'm so glad I get to see you too. Thanks, everybody, for joining. All right, so that's painted. Now we're just decoupaging, so remember you just want to put a coat of your favorite white on the bottom, just so your paper pops. That's the reason why you're putting the light color on the bottom. Hello, Angela and Judy and Sandy. We got a lot of people here. And Linda. All right, so let's try this. Now we're actually going to do, I hope we can do a paint pour on two things. I'm doing a little piece right now because I want to spend the time decoupaging a big item, a big piece of wood, because the paint pour takes a little while, and I have something else I want to pour the paint pour on too. So this is why I just picked this little thing. We are doing a paint pour, and we are going to be decoupaging this cute little, like a little cutting board. Angela, you're taking it easy today. Well, good for you. Thank you for sprinkling. Hey, Barb from Ohio. Taking it easy. Oh, I need to take it easy. It seems like every day you think you have nothing to do, and then you wake up and you got a bunch to do. All right, good morning from California. Hi, Deanna. How are you today? All right, so there we go. So let me show you what I did. This is a paper from Decoupage Queen, guys. And let me show you, these are the scraps that is left from there. And let me show you the reason why there are scraps. I did this on another live, ladies. I think it was 2 days ago. Look how pretty that came out. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Look at the crackle. We did a crackle finish on there. It came out super duper pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. So I want to put a resin pour on top of here because I wanted to make it a cake riser, and resin pours are waterproof, guys. So that's why I want to do that. Let's see. Hello, Pam. Hey, Cynthia Thompson. So we're going to We're gonna put a paint pour on there. But this is all the scraps that are left. So this is why I say do not throw out your scraps. They are golden. All right, so we're gonna put this on there, and then just get your favorite decoupage medium. Mine is Paint Couture, decoupage medium and flat. Oh, you saw that, Pam? Yeah, it was fun. And I wasn't sure if you could do a paint pour over a crackle finish, you know, because sometimes two different kinds of products don't mesh well with each other, if you know what I'm talking about. This is the crackle medium that I use in case you guys are interested. There we go. It's Fine Line Crackle. It's by Pentart. I have it in my link tree under all paint. No, not under all paint products. It's under TH Decor. TH Decor. So that's what I use, and I wasn't sure if you can pour a paint pour over this. So, but I did some research, and you can. So anyway, so we're gonna do it over that. That's why it took me so long to do the paint pour over that, because I wanted to make sure. Whoop. All right, so let's decoupage this. And then one thing I found out about doing a paint pour, that you need to seal your decoupage paper before you put your paint pour on it. You cannot just put it on and just leave it. It needs to be sealed with whatever you're using to seal. And this is what I use to seal it with. So just an FYI. First time watching from Delaware, everybody. Let's see, who said that? Oh, and we have Cynthia from Delaware. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Cynthia. All right, so, and guys, if there's anybody's new that's stopping by and I don't see them, could you welcome them to our page? I would so appreciate it. All right, so let's put our paper down. Let's see. Which way am I? Oh, okay, I wanted to go this way. Okay, so remember what I always tell you, keep your scraps. Scraps are golden, and look, this fits literally almost perfectly. There we go. And, all right, let me get my handy dandy decoupage tool out that I like to use. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Valerie. How are you? All right, there we go. Thank you for welcoming Cynthia, everybody. Thank you. You always welcome all the newbies. And remember, the first time you come on, you're a newbie. Second time you come on, you are literally a fancy friend. There we go. All right. So you want to go one way, and then you go the other way. And the only reason why you go both ways is to get the air bubbles out. That's all. You just get the air bubbles out. Wrinkling I like. Now we get more wrinkles out of tissue paper and napkins more so than rice paper. There we go. Let's see. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you. All right, there we go. Now I'm just going to dry it a little bit, only because when I use my glue string on there, when I use my sandpaper, it just comes off a little quicker when it's dry. Hey, Vicki Harmon, how are you from Ohio? Are you getting warm weather in Ohio too now? New Jersey. This is crazy warm for April in New Jersey, I'm telling you. This 80-degree weather, sometimes we don't see 80-degree weather until the beginning of June. So this is crazy. Hey, Lynn, we got from Australia in the house. Woohoo! Thank you, Lynn, for stopping by from Australia. I appreciate it. Okay, dry enough, dry enough. All right, so now just get your sandpaper. Now remember, when I'm using sandpaper, I use 120 grit when I'm using rice paper, because rice paper is a little thicker and it just comes off quicker. That's the only reason this comes off quicker. See how fast? 1, 2, 3. Doesn't take as long. If you have a higher grit, that's fine. It just take a little longer to come off. That's it. There we go. And then when you have it off, just go like that, just to smooth it out. But there we go. Look at that. 80s in Massachusetts tomorrow, right? Clean up the yard. Yeah. I like to clean up the yard, and I do. But boy, as you're getting older, it's not so easy. It's not so easy anymore. Oh my God, I'm sore after I clean up the yard. There we go. I did plant some more bulbs yesterday. Some more hyacinth bulbs. So next year we get a lot of the flowers coming up next year. That always looks nice. There we go. Come on, but this, there we go. Ugh. There we go. And then you just go like this to make sure that it's all, there we go. Look, guys, Look how cute. Over a scrap. This is a scrap piece. Hello, Shelly. How are you? Hey, Debbie Freeman. So this is just a scrap piece. Do not throw out your scraps. Look how cute that looks. This looks adorable. All right. So let me see. Could I do something with these? Now that I probably could do nothing with. There's no writing on there. There is nothing. So that I will throw out. I'm actually throwing out a piece of rice paper. Oh, but there's nothing you can do with it. There's nothing. All right, so there we go. All right, so when you're doing a paint pour, after this is on there, you must seal it again before you add your paint pour. Found that out before when I did a live the other day, the videos I was watching didn't say you had to do that. And then Royce, Cycle Treasures, came on and she goes, you have to seal it first, you have to seal it first. Finally got weather here in Virginia Beach. Hello, Daphne, and thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. Okay, so there we go. So now remember, it doesn't have to be the thick coat. Thin coats. Thin coats are your friend when you're decoupaging, not thick coats. Thin coats are your friend. There we go, just like that. And then you want to dry it. There we go. Just make sure. See, when I take it, look how little product I'm taking, just to show you. I'm not taking a lot of product. I'm just going like this in my light, just to make sure that it is all coated. There we go. Just want to make sure that I got it all the way. And you want to make sure you got your edges, guys. Make sure that your edges are, give your edges a coat too, because you want to make sure that your edges stay down. There we go. All right, so that's it. That is it. All right. So let's put that there. Put that, and then you got to dry it. Okay, now you have to make sure it's totally dry. You do not want to put your resin onto something that is wet at all. Hello, let's see, who do we have? Lash's Crap Corner, and I hope I'm saying that correct. Me, my old eyes, sometimes I don't see things as well. Thank you for coming on, I appreciate you. Hello, Brooklyn. Hello, 80 degrees in Essex County. I grew up in Essex County. I know Essex County very well. I grew up in West Orange, New Jersey. Pam, your husband is from New Jersey. Where in New Jersey? I grew up in Essex County in West Orange, New Jersey, and now I'm up in Sussex County. All right, so we're going to dry that, and then we're going to use this, guys. This is the one that I use right here, and like I said, it is waterproof, heat and alcohol resistant. So, wondering if you kept this, if you had something and you left it out in the elements over the summer, how would it fare? So, just curious. So, I'm gonna do something, leave it out in the elements, maybe something small like this, and see how it fares. Oh, Somerset County. Okay, not too far. Maybe about an hour from here. Maybe about an hour, Somerset County. I am in Sussex County is the most northern part of New Jersey. There we go. All right, so this is why I did a small project, guys, because if I had to wait for a big thing to dry, it just takes too long. All right, so that is dry. All right, so let me show you real quick. This is what I did a big project on. This was a paint pour, guys. Oh, you can see my ring light. This is my Lazy Susan, and I did a paint pour on here. Can you hear it? And if I get paint on here or I spill any of my top coat or whatever, so far so good. It just wipes off with a paper towel. That's it. All right, so let's get rid of that because we don't want that right now. Okay, so let's get ready for our paint pour, guys. All right, let's get ready. All right, so what you're gonna need to do is, okay, you need to prop it up on stuff. Oh, you're in Burlington County. Okay, that's a little further down than Somerset County. I'm talking about an hour and a half away, maybe. About an hour and a half away. All right, so you need to prop it up. These are just those little Dixie containers, you know, you can put stuff in, or Solo containers. See how that sits up? Let me just scooch it down, guys. You love that Lazy Susan Harmon? Me too. Me too. I love it. All right, there we go. So you gotta put it up on something for your paint pour to pour down on, if that makes sense. All right. Now I'm gonna set up another one here because I'm gonna see if I can pour enough that I can do 2 jobs at one time, because I want to put a paint pour on that too. So we're gonna put that there, just like that. There we go. And we're gonna put this one here. All right, let's move this out of the way for now. I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so you need 2 cups. You absolutely need plastic gloves. Do not do this without plastic gloves, ladies. It is so sticky, it'll take you forever to get it off your hands. I kid you not. How do I know that? Because I tried one time without using gloves. I'm like, you don't need gloves. I'll be careful. Get gloves. Get gloves. All right, so it's almost just like when you're doing the resin pours, when you're making the molds, guys. It's equal parts of each one. Equal parts. Okay, so whatever, you use an ounce of this, it comes in, you need an ounce of this. So it's equal, just like you do when you're making, if you ever made resin molds. This is a totally different product than the resin molds. This says Pour On. The other one says Amazing Casting Resin. 2 different products. All right, so let me get this out. All right, so I just take the same thing. I just take these 2 and I fill them up equal, and I pour one into the other. Now, also, when you're mixing this, you need to mix it for 3 minutes, it's telling you. So I got my handy-dandy little timer on. Hello, Brenda and Elena. How are you? So let me get this ready to go. Okay, so it's equal. I'm just making sure it's on flat surfaces. There we go. Just like your Amazing Cast resins when you're making a mold, guys. That's what it is. Equal. And these are not big projects. I don't think I'm going to need a lot of resin. All right, so that should do the trick. All right. And this one. Okay, so here we go. So I got that much in there. And then I'm just going to do the same with, it doesn't say part 1 or part 2. It doesn't really matter because then you're just mixing them together. There we go. And it's thicker than when you're doing the Amazing Cast resin for the molds, you'll find that this is a lot thicker when you pour it out. It's not thin, the other one is thinner when you pour it out. Okay, so now I'm looking like that. And it looks like I need a little bit more of the yellow one. Hello, Dora. Hello, Carol Ann. How are you? Show us the containers comes in that liquid. Sure, absolutely. There we go. So this is what I'm using. Envirotex Light Pour On. This is what's in the box. These 2 containers, just like that. And then I just have, this is what I have. Because what you use, you want to be able to throw away. You're not going to be able to save them. So whatever container you're going to put this stuff in, you're going to want to say, I don't care if I throw it away. All right, and I need a little bit more yellow. Just a little bit more. So whatever you're using, now I'm going to mix this with a popsicle stick. I can throw that away. So everything should be disposable. You're not going to want to, I don't know if you can clean it. Can you clean these containers out? You might be able to, but I don't know. All right, so then you want to get a plastic container and you want to have a flat bottom just like that. Oh, welcome, Pam. Thank you for coming on. Okay, so you put your first one in. Doesn't matter which one you pour in first. That doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. And you want to scrape it all out just like that. All right. And into the garbage it goes. You can't save them. And then you pour your second one in. Now I'm going to be able to chit chat with you for 3 minutes, guys, because I have to mix this for 3 minutes. So we're going to have time to chit chat. If you have any questions to ask me, I will now be able to do that for you. There we go. Okay. And let's hit the timer. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. And did this go? Start. Okay, there we go. 3 minutes. Now I stir. Hi, Pam. How are you? And actually, you know what? Excuse me 1 minute, ladies. Let me get a bigger thing to stir it with. I apologize. Let me get a paint stick, something that'll stir it a little bit easier for me. Hold on. I'm coming up. Where's my paint sticks? Where did I put my paint sticks? I know I had paint sticks somewhere. That'll be a little bit. Now this stuff gives you time to move. It's not like your, here we go. We could use these. It's not like your Amazing Cast resin that sets up immediately. This gives you plenty of work time. It does not set up. This is going to take 24 hours before it sets up where you can touch it, and then 72 hours to cure. So I just finished the resin pour. Oh, you did, Susan. Yay. Oh my goodness. Yay. They're easy to do. It's very, you know, for me, and it took me a while to do it because I felt intimidated by it. But once you do one, Susan, you could attest to it. It's really easy. It's not hard at all. Hello, Diane. Happy Wednesday. So you just stir it for 3 minutes. Then what you got to do is you got to pour it into another cup and stir it for another 3 minutes. And that's it. And then pour it on. And then I'm going to show you my way that I get my air bubbles out of there. Now, people use those little torches and stuff. I don't have a torch. So, show you how I do it. Did you get that stuff at Walmart? No, Michael's. Michael's are actually, I got mine on Amazon. If you go down below to my link tree, open it up and you'll see my Amazon store. It's under craft supplies. I have it there. I got mine on Amazon. I know they do carry it in Michael's. I'm not sure where else because I did see it at Michael's. That's why I know, but I haven't looked at any other stores. So, Janet, you just found me now? I'm sorry. Janet, do you belong to Telegram? Guys, if you don't belong to Telegram, that's where I let everybody know I'm coming on live. And I have it pinned to the top of my page, on my Facebook page. And you just have to open up the app on your phone. And you can just join my page. Good morning, Anna. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming all the newbies. I appreciate it. What have we got here? Oh, we're close. We got 33 minutes. Now, you might start getting worried if you look in here and you say, oh, my gosh, look at all those air bubbles. That's fine. It doesn't matter. That's what you want to see. You're going to get rid of them as you pour. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're almost done. And then we're going to pour it in the other one, 3 minutes, and then we're going to pour it on. And that's it. And then I'm going to show you what I do to get the air bubbles out. And when it starts to drip off the sides, I will absolutely show you how I do that. Hello, Terry, how are you? Thanks for coming by. We're going to do a paint pour on the project I did the other day. Okay, so now you take it and you pour it. Now, I got some comments on my page the other day. Why do you pour it into another container? I don't. I just do it from the one container. I did my research. I watched a lot of videos and from the company also, and they recommend pouring it into another container. So I do what I am told. The company says you pour it into another container. I guess it must do something. So there we go. Now let's into the garbage. Remember, use everything that's disposable. And let's do it for another 3 minutes, and that's it. And they often match your projects. What kind of acrylic do I use? This is what I'm using right here. Envirotech Pour On. That's the one. Let me put it right there. There we go. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using. Yeah, I think so too. It mixes better when you pour, but I don't know. I did get a few comments. Somebody saying, I don't do that. Why do you do that? And so the reason why I do it, Lily is right. It mixes better, and that's what they did, and the companies did, and I'm doing what I'm doing what I'm told. See, there we go. There's more reason we do it to pour it another container to avoid residue on the sides. There we go. I'm learning all kinds of stuff now. Thank you. But there we go. So this is only the second one I'm doing, and it's the first one was easy. If you saw my Lazy Susan that I did for the Lazy Susan that I use every day for my crafts. Let me see what we got. Oh, we're almost done. Hello, Maria. How are you? Hello, Lori. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. Now, remember, if you have any newbies on here, let us know that you're new so we can welcome you. And if you're new and you don't belong to the Craft Around the Clock page, I tagged it up on top. Press the button, join the Craft Around the Clock page. It's a free group, and you can see crafters 24/7. Our leader, Tracy Campbell, streams us in there. I'm being streamed in there now as we speak. So you can see me there too. Thank you for spreading the love. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Yay. That'll get more fancy friends following us. There we go. So we're almost done. So remember, again, use stuff that you want to throw away because you can't save any of this. All right, we got 50 more seconds. Do you see my comment? Yes, Leona, I see your comment, and I might have missed it. I apologize. Sometimes I don't see the comments scroll by so quick I don't get to see them, but I see you in the comment now. Oh, get to it, Karen. Maybe this will make you want to do it today or this weekend. It's Wednesday already, guys. Can you believe it's Wednesday already? I'm telling you, it's going by so quick. So remember, this stuff gives you room to groove. It will not set up quickly like when you pour those resins for your molds. You see, like in a minute or two, it's starting to turn white. And, well, this won't turn white, but it starts to harden. This will not. And once you pour it, let it go. Do not try to touch it with your finger like this to see if it's dry. You will get a fingerprint, and it will be in there forever. This is rice paper. This is rice paper. This is Decoupage Queen. It's on Decoupage Queen's website. It's by Paper Design, and it's called Flowers. And if you look on my link tree, you'll see Decoupage Queen. Just hit that. Go in there, look for Paper Design, and it's called Flowers. Okay, so there we go. We move that out of the way. All right, so let's get this ready to go, guys. All right, so let's put this up here a little bit. And we'll put this right here, and we're gonna pour. It's simple, it's not hard. It's very, very easy. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let me start with this one, and then I could just move this. We'll start with this one. Okay, so let's pour it just like that. Guys, let me pour you down a little bit. Can you guys see me? Hey, Mary. There we go. Can you guys see me? There we go. Maybe that's better. And then you just wanna pour, just like that. Pour it on. Just like so, and then you're just going to smear it on. See, now it gives you a chance to move it. Now you just want to, now just go like this. Now if you don't have enough, just go pour more on. Like I said, it gives you time to move and groove. It doesn't set up right away. Like I said, it takes 72 hours to cure. 72 hours. And you'll see it starting to drip off the sides, all that. And I'm going to show you what to do with that. There we go. And sorry guys, if I'm not looking at your comments right now, I am busy making sure that we got it all coated everywhere. And I just need a little bit more right here for this side. Whoop, there we go. And just make sure you get all your edges. And let me, oh, there we go. And I see a little bit here that needs it done. But this is, guys, this is all there is to it. I kid you not. There we go. Just take it, make sure you get your edges. And now you just want to, if you could see what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make sure that it all got coated everywhere. Just like that. Oh, see, now I see a spot right there that didn't get any on. Just like that. And oh, I see a spot right here in the middle that didn't get any. And I think I need a little bit more right here. There we go. Now the cups I was using to measure were 5 ounces, and I filled them up halfway. So this is like 2.5 ounces of each one. If you're just curious on the amount of product that I used. So give or take, I put in about 2.5 ounces of each one. All right. But don't be worried that this is going to set up right away. It will not. This is not even going to set up for at least another 24 hours. You're not going to be able to touch it. And then 72 hours for a full cure. Okay, there we go. Hello. Does it level out? Yes, Cheryl, it sure does. And it continues to level out. And I'm going to show you what you do for that. It continues to level out. Okay, so now let's do the one that we did today. This is real simple. This is going to be easy. This is going to be an easy one. Look, I probably mixed a little bit. Well, I think once I get more familiar with the product, I will know how much I'm going to need for each pour. So I might be wasting some product, you know, when I'm doing it right now. Like I think I probably overmixed. I probably didn't need 2.5 ounces of each one, but we'll see. Just like that. And this is real pretty. You know what it does? It just gives it such a beautiful high gloss finish. It looks really, this is going to change this look. It's just so pretty. Just so pretty. There we go. And let me see. Whoop, and I missed the corner here. Just a little, I didn't even realize there's a little teeny bumblebee on the corner right there. Nope, I'm missing the side. Now make sure you get your edges. And then make sure you got some right here, this is craft paper, guys, that I get in a roll. Make sure you have something down that's disposable too that you're going to want to throw away, because it's going to drip on there, and whatever it's dripping on, you're not going to be able to keep anymore. I forgot to say that to you too. There we go. And I'm looking at that, and okay, I think a little bit more right here. Whoa. It's right on the edge here. See, this is what I mean. It's very, you have time to work with it. You absolutely have time to work with it. It's not going to set up anytime soon. I mean, give it about a half hour, I would stop trying to make it work. Let's see. I missed part of this. I'll have to watch the replay. Yes, Sharon, that's what is so great about replays. All right, so now I'm looking, okay. Now I'm just going to keep this off to the side, just in case if I see some that I think that is missing. All right, so now what's going to happen is, let me show you. You're going to have some dripping off to the side. How I fix that, I usually get one of my pretty beat up brushes, like this one. Okay, now this one's pretty beat up, if you could see. See, it's kind of funky. Now keep these. And then I just go, it's hard for me to show you, but down around here, you're starting to see little drips. I just take my brush, and then if you can see there, if you can see the product, I'm just picking up any product that has dripped down the sides. Because once it drips, it's going to be hard to come off. I think the only way to get it off is if you sand it. So to get the drips off, you're going to want to periodically come and check, maybe every 20 minutes, 25 minutes, check for your drips. And then after a while, you don't have to check it anymore. I mean, that'll be the end. It won't be dripping anymore, but you want to just check, because you don't want, because what is going to happen is if there's a drip underneath here, the drip is going to harden, and then you're going to have a drip mark, if that makes sense. Oh, Susan, okay, that's a great idea too. You can rub your glove fingers and it coats it. Wow, so there you go, Susan. Great tip. Let's try that too. See, there we go. See, now what I was watching, they used the brush, but I love Susan's idea. Susan, love your idea. So put another pair of gloves on. Do not do it without gloves, ladies. I'm telling you, do not touch this stuff without gloves. It's so hard to get, so darn hard to get it off. There we go. Oh, Susan, perfect. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate you. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there we go. See, and then if you could see on my fingers, I do have some residue on there. Thank you, Susan. I love this idea. I love how we all work together and we teach each other new things. You guys inspire me too. I'm telling you, it's not, you guys give me tips and tricks, and I appreciate that. Now this one here, it's not dripping at all. It's just odd. This one is not dripping at all. And I do see a little spot right here. Now I'm going to show you how I get my bubbles out, guys. This is how I do it. I know people use torches. I just use my old dryer. Now what you could do, now you go like this, and you could see the light shining in it, and you could see your bubbles in there. Little faint little bubbles. And you're not going to get a clear finish unless you get the bubbles, because it's going to dry with those little bubbles in it. So I just take now this Ranger heated tool. Now it only goes on one temperature, and it seems like it's the perfect temperature for it. So I'm not sure if you have a regular dryer with intense heat, how that would work, but this works really well. And this is what I do, and I just hold it about up to here. And when I'm holding this, I kid you not, and I wish I could show you closer. And if you can see it, when I hold it like this, you actually see the bubbles there just popping. They're just bursting. Now, right now, they are bursting. The bubbles are bursting. Now you can see the how high I keep that up. You don't want to hold it too close. And I am actually seeing, it almost looks like, if you have a puddle of water and it's raining and you see the rain puddles go like that, that's what it's looking. And right now, I am seeing every single air bubble pop. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. This is, to me, when I did this the first time, this was the fun part of it all. To make sure to seeing all the bubbles just pop. And as I'm doing it, it's really getting a crystal clear finish. It's just crazy amazing. All right, and then I'm gonna hit this too. See, I'm seeing the same thing as I'm doing. I'm seeing the bubbles pop, and you just go over it real lightly, and they are popping away. So what I'm liking about this is if you're going to use it in your kitchen, this will be a rock solid hard finish. It's going to be waterproof. So if you want to serve anything on top of here, you don't have to worry. And someone said it is food safe. Don't quote me. Somebody told me that, wait. Let me see if I'm reading this right. No, it doesn't say it. I thought maybe it said something about food safe. A lot of people said it's food safe. Guys, if you know, let me know. I did not read it, but people are saying that they have read that it's food safe. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Susan. I know. Isn't this pretty? And this is from the same, these are from the same paper. Same paper. All right, so I see a drip. And I took my gloves off. I saw a drip, but my gloves are off. I don't want to put them back on again, so I'm just going like this. Just going like this. But I love that idea, Susan. Love it, love it. I'm just getting the drips off. And you have plenty of time to get your drips off, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, this takes a long time to set up. Don't worry about it. Question. I know there's questions, guys, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't read them, but I do go back at night and read my questions. And I wanted to let you know, if you private message me, ladies, and you're like, well, she's not responding. I try to respond during the day. A lot of times I can't. So most of my responses you're going to get at nighttime, even if you private message me. After I get off my live, there's still so much to do. I have orders to get out. I have videos to record. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes with this business. So during the day, I'm really busy. So I might not have time to get back in touch with you. But it's at night when I'm in bed and I answer everything. So don't think I'm not getting back in touch with you. It's just that it will be at nighttime. Thank you, Irene. How are you? Okay, so let me see. There we have to see a bubble. There we go. And I see it busted. Now, you will see when you're doing this. Now, a lot of friends of mine, like Deb from Art and Grace, she says she uses a torch. If that's what you use, by all means, go ahead. I just have this, and it works fine, so I'm just going to continue to use this. There we go. And you'll see, it just gives it such a clean, clean shine. Now it's starting to drip again. Now this is just going to drip for at least a good hour. That's what I found the last one I did. It's going to keep dripping for a good hour, but that's okay. Just keep continuing. So it's not like something like you can do this pour and then go leave your house, guys, for a couple of, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You don't want to leave this and then, go out with your girlfriend for lunch or something like that. You want to be able to keep an eye on it. So maybe it's on the weekend when you're going to be home, a rainy weekend or something like that, because this will continue to drip. And you want to make sure you are able to catch the drips. Now this is really something, because this has, and maybe it's just the round ones that drip, because this is not dripping. I can't wait to show you what this looks like, ladies. Thank you, Gloria. I can't wait to lift this up when it's done tomorrow and show you how shiny, and the finish on here is simply amazing. Now you saw how easy that was to do. Don't be afraid of it. If you were afraid of it, try out a small project like this. Just get a small piece of wood, even scrap wood. put some decoupage papers on it. It doesn't have to be decoupage papers. It could be just something that you stenciled. It could just be a napkin, anything. It doesn't have to be decoupage paper. And then just put a pour on there. You can stencil something beautiful on there. You sure can. This looks like every bubble is out. It is like, it's almost like a mirror finish. It's just pretty amazing. Jennifer says you might find your cat stuck to it. Well, let me tell you something. It's really funny because somebody did recommend that if you have pets or something like that, do this in a room where they can't get at it, or make sure that there's no pet hair around that's flying around, because as this is setting up, guys, if you have any pet hair that flies around or anything, it will stick to it. So FYI. Thank you, Angela. Oh, that's funny. Yes. Don't do this anywhere near your pets, especially if you have a pet that sheds. You do not want to do that around this, because if you got anything floating around, it will stick right in here. So when I leave, this is my craft room. So when I leave, I shut the door, and it's usually okay. And then I'm just gonna keep coming back to it and getting if I see any of the drips, but it'll slowly but surely stop dripping as it's setting up. So again, it's going to take 24 hours for you to be able to touch it. So it's a little after 12 here. So I will not touch this till tomorrow at noon, and then I'll be able to touch it. But you're gonna touch it. You're gonna feel that it's still not rock hard, it's rock solid. You're gonna feel that. So you're gonna want to put it, just make sure you put it aside. And after I waited from the one I did here, this one right here. Okay, guys, this I waited 72 hours to do, and it is rock solid. It is like a rock. It is a rock. If you had this in your kitchen, you could put anything on here. And like I said, this says it's heat resistant. Now, I don't know if you can take a pot right off the stove, but if you have something that's warm, you could put it on here. But it just makes a really pretty Lazy Susan. But I waited 72 hours for that. Oh, cats with long hair, you got to be careful. You got to be careful because it will stick. If you got animals that have a lot of hair around, and if the hair's flying around, it will stick into this. So you got to make sure. I was watching a video where somebody actually put, do you see those little screens that you use? Like if you have food outside at a barbecue and you don't want the bugs to get into those, and gnats or whatever to get into your food, and it's a mesh screen. They were putting the big, large ones, mesh screens over this to make sure that no dust and no cat hair got in it. So just an idea. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate that. So that's an idea. You can find those anywhere. I think now, especially now the summer's coming, you'll find those things. You know what I'm talking about. And they're like big like that. And you just put that over. This is it right here. Let me show you right here. It's called Envirotech Pour On. Down below, you'll see my link tree. If you hit my link tree, it'll open up. And if you go on Amazon into the crafting section, you will see this. You don't have to buy it on Amazon, but if you just want to see more about the product, it's on there. I mean, I bought mine on Amazon. It's pretty comparable to Michael's, and Amazon delivers for free. Well, not for free, but if people want to Prime. Hi, Gloria. How are you? So it's Envirotech Light Pour On High Gloss Finish, and it's simple, easy to do. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. How are you, my sweet friend? So anyway, it's easy to do. And I just picked out a small piece of wood, this little teeny miniature cutting board, and I am loving this. Let me tell you something. And if you put in a little message on the back of it, and you put, of course I'm going to put a little bow here, put a little bow, I think this is amazing. It just really is. The finish, when I pick this up later and I show you the finish on here, it's just beautiful to give as a gift. And it takes no time. You just have to sit with it a little bit. Now, this did not drip at all. I just understand. This one dripped a lot. And the other one, the Lazy Susan that I did, dripped. But this little one didn't drip. There's not one single drip. But like I said, it'll set up 72. You need 72 hours for it to be completely cured. And this, you have to throw away. Cynthia Thomas, you live on Amazon? Me too. every time the trucks come out of the driveway, it's so funny because now my son is addicted to Amazon. He gets most of his stuff from there because it's easy. If he doesn't like it, he could ship it back. And the truck's coming and we're like, Christopher, is it for me or you? I don't know. Let's see. I created it all. How are you? My turntable memories of dear friend mother. Oh, how that, you know what? How a beautiful idea would that be, right? These are great Mother's Day gifts, right? And you put some words on it, some sentiment for your mom. Or if your mom has passed away, some sentiments of memories of your mom. All right, everybody, let me go. I forgot what time it is. We're on Craft Around the Clock. I'm not on my time here. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me today. Please go try your paint pour. This is tomorrow. It'll be dry to the touch. I'll be able to show you a little bit better exactly what it looks like. But if you're just jumping on, you missed it, you can catch the replay. And please keep our fancy friends in your prayers. I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much. We have our friend Sandy, whose brother and son-in-law is diagnosed with cancer. If you please keep her son-in-law in your prayers. And she also is having some problems with her back. Nora, if we could keep Nora in our prayers. Terry's granddaughter, Lexi, keep her in your prayers. And God knows who else needs them. So thank you, everybody. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today on my segment of Craft Around the Clock. I love you all. Go catch the next creator who's on after me. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Take care.